snow days, as we called them growing up, are a whole lot different now because you got kids already at home virtually learning. But we are concerned about the weather. I know this is a tricky forecast, but you guys are all over it.
Yeah, things are becoming a little bit more clear, but Ben, we're on that line, and there's always the line that separates the really warm air from the frigid conditions, but typically it's well to our north or really down to our south. This time it is splitting us in two. So for reference, we're going to talk about I-40 a lot, but don't take that as the gospel. This line will continue to wobble. So right now over in Columbia, we're starting out the morning dry. Current temperature 39 degrees for you guys. Visibility is low. Areas just off to our west, such as Dixon, you're at 2 miles, 3 going just over into Clarksville, 2 miles in Paris. You've got 1 mile in Fayetteville. So just be mindful. It is pretty dense as you are stepping outside. And we've got a ton of watches, warnings and advisories. A little daunting to look at, but this is a very great example, a very good example of that cutoff line. Now, this could still go back and forth just a bit, but models are trending pretty nicely with this. So the heaviest ice, the coldest temperatures will be to our northern tier, and then that's going to slowly drift its way southward. Right now, we're already seeing some of that. However, the ground temperature is pretty warm. So even though Murray, you're starting out at 30 degrees, a lot of that is melting as it hits the surface. But once it does hit the surface, that ice, it melts, and that's a cooling process to the ground around it. So this melting is only going to take place for a little bit. Bridges, overpasses, they're going to have some slick spots shortly, and then that's going to transition and follow suit for everyone else. So over the next several hours, that cold air in that very thin line is really going to be hovering from Camden going into Clarksville and then moving its way just in half going to our north. It doesn't stay like that, but you'll notice how it does separate those temperatures. 20s, and then Cookeville potentially getting up into the 60s. And we'll have 60s down into Fayetteville. This is going to continue to move its way out. As we head overnight tonight, that cold air line will shift southward. So that's when you're going to notice some of that transitioning taking place in the city. Ashland City going closer to our friends over in Dixon, Camden, but still cutting us off just a bit right around as we head into Lafayette. So we're going to keep a very close eye. This is talking, I'm talking 2 or 3 streets over, potentially having different situations in place. That stays with us throughout our Thursday morning. By Thursday afternoon, it's all going to be out of here, but the cold air does stick around. These advisories are going to kick in shortly, and they will be with us until tomorrow around 6 in the evening. The ice is going to be the most fickle situation. It's obviously not a lot, but it is enough to cause some really slick spots. So just some quick safety clips as far as your walking is concerned. Get some cardboard boxes, put it out on those stairs. That's going to help you out. And of course, walk at a very slow pace. But if you can, stay home and just have some soup. Highs today in the city will be at 45. If you are to our north, obviously it's freezing. That cold air drifts its way southward tomorrow, a high of 39. Your dry Friday. And then we've got more cold air with potential for winter weather. Sunday's high, not even hitting 30, Amy. We're waking up in 10 degrees starting off Monday. By Monday afternoon, 30 with some snow showers. These aren't looking to be large events, but definitely something to keep a very close eye on.